bro, at the last show I just had, I've never seen this in my life. Somebody had a sign in the crowd, a sign that said, please do Mona Lisa. I said, I stopped the whole show. I said, I've never seen that in my life. A sign to tell him, asking me to do a song. And I said, I am so sorry because I am not about to do it. I ain't about to play it. I ain't about to do it. I can't remember a word from it, but Mona Lisa.
Welcome back, everybody, to Not Just Football. As you know, I'm Cam Heyward. We have Hayden Walsh as well. But today we have a special guest. I just got a chance to meet him, and I'm excited to welcome him. You know, you've won Grammys. You've done it all, brother. I have to give it up to you. I'm excited to hear from you. Lil Wayne, thank you for coming on, brother.
Man, thanks for having me, man. My pleasure.
Man, all right. Well, then let's kick it off. The first question, when is Carter 6 coming out?
Carter 6 win. I don't remember the actual soon though, because it's what's next from me. So it's coming out next actually. So I'm not sure what the actual date, but it is my next project that's coming out here.
Now, me and Hayden, we were just looking, and we saw your new Beats commercial with LeBron.
Yeah,
Did he
man.
tell you where he's gonna play next year?
No, he didn't.
Bronny's gonna wind up on the Lakers, bro. There's no way he's not on the Lakers.
Yeah, I mean, if I think if LeBron stay on the Lakers, I think he's definitely going. But also, man, you can't control what those teams do in the draft, man. If I was one of them, if I was, I'd be a team that ain't nobody talking about. I'm talking about, and if my draft, as soon as we come up and the such as we drafts LeBron, what?
You got to.
Boy, I'm talking
Shoot.
about like a team you ain't. I'm Denver Nuggets.
Detroit Pistons. Pistons take him. Why not? Force LeBron's hand to go to Detroit.
No, I'm not even coming to a game.
Well, since we're talking about sports, you know, name your top 5 Louisiana athletes of all time?
Top 5 Louisiana athletes all time. Got you. I'm gonna start off with no specific order. I'm gonna start off with Archie Manning.
Mm.
Ooh.
Archie Manning, and obviously Peyton Manning. That's 2 right there. And obviously Eli Manning. That's 3. See, I don't know how people look at Shaquille O'Neal. I don't know how they some people from Jersey be playing, so I don't know how they look, but he's Louisiana boy. Me, so Shaquille O'Neal. That's 4.
Ooh, you got the Shaq.
And then this one tough right here, this last one, right? This one tough. I'm thinking about, and see, I don't know if these people be just because they go to LSU. I'm not sure what if they claim another place. That's what I'm trying to get the right person. So I gotta go with the great. For me, I'm gonna go with Joe Horn.
Oh, I like that one.
Ooh. Joe Horn.
Yeah,
His son used to always come over the house, JC, and now he's balling
he
too.
balling,
Bro, bro. And Joe Horn, he took it to a different level when he had that celebration with
Man,
the fans.
what?
The cell phone,
What?
yeah.
The cell phone, yeah. That was classic, man. Then because it was so classic is because he had the flip phone.
Mhm.
That was the classic. That was the nowadays our phones look so different. You don't even know if he pulled the phone out. You wouldn't know what just happened. He'd have to take a selfie for you to know that that's what he actually pulled out.
Bro, oh. All right. You know, I want to bring this up too now. You know, me and Hayden talked about building a fantasy football team with rappers.
Okay.
Who we gonna start with? Who gonna play quarterback? Who gonna play running back? You tell us.
I obviously got to be the coach, so I'm not playing. So I got to be, yeah, As far as quarterback, man, you need somebody. Obviously you need a thinker, somebody that can oversee everything, somebody that can make everybody feel great about themselves. So that means you need an artist that can work with everybody, and so therefore you need a artist with multiple skills, meaning that artist knows how to rap, that artist knows how to also stretch their voice, their vocals. And so I got to go with my dog, the 6 guard as the quarterback, Champagne Poppy. We're going with Drizzy as the quarterback.
Shoot.
Yeah, and because also Jay would be Tom Brady. So Jay not in this. Yeah, Jay. Let me get that part straight real quick. So Jay-Z is not in this whole house. Jay-Z is Tom Brady. He's just retired. And let that man chill. He got a new job coming up. He making 300 million. He gonna be okay. So So like I said, the quarterback would be Drizzy. Running back gotta be. I want our running back to be, like tough, hard. And I like tough running back. I play fullback, so I like tough running
There you
backs.
go.
And so our running back gonna have to be somebody like, even though I'm still gonna go back, like, I still can go back in the, I'm going with somebody rough, like to like Beanie Siegel. You see Beanie Siegel
Mm.
back there, you
Ooh.
be like, man, please don't give him the
Ooh.
ball. Please don't give him the ball. That's how they used to be when they saw. That's how they used to be when they saw Craig lined up back there. Just so you
I was
know.
gonna say that's similar body
Oh
type.
yeah.
It
Yeah,
feels like that's an Ironhead vibe.
exactly.
That feels like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
You keep messing around, you go
Uh-huh.
deal with it.
Exactly. So then I got for at running back, I mean at wide receiver, we need somebody. Somebody was, they gotta be flamboyant. They gotta be swaggy. They got so let me see who we got for that. Also, please forgive me, artists. I do not know none of the new artists. I don't know too many new artists. So don't think that I left. You know what I mean? I want the new artists to be like, man, we left you on. Nah, I don't know you, man. It's all good. So I'm going with Future.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're going with
Oh,
Future.
Future Tall too?
Yeah, Future
Oh.
tall. That's why I said yeah, and also because Future, like I said, he's also he could have been quarterback because you know how the wide receiver could come in and play quarterback at times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
the
like that.
the commentator got to let you know he got to go back. He got to look in the script and go, oh, he played quarterback and when he was in high school, so you got to go back and find his record. He actually played quarterback, and so we got Future. That means he's multiple because he stretches vocals and he could get he could, what I mean, he could get on the song with Billie Eilish and then get on the song with me, then get on the song with somebody that just got out of jail. You know how you do it. It's multiple guys. So then we got to line up on the opposite side of him. We going with two chains.
Oh.
Ooh.
So we got two tall.
Ooh.
We got two tall wide receivers.
Dang.
And
Ooh.
Chains played ball. Chains played basketball. So he could jump. You know what I mean, he gonna be the guy, the wide receiver that just be like, man, just put it up, just throw it up, just throw it up, man. I don't care. Anywhere anywhere in my vicinity, I'm gonna get it. He one of them guys.
Oh, so he George Pickens.
Exactly. Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right, on defense. On defense, give me a linebacker, a DB, and a D lineman.
Linebacker. We need us a Lawrence Taylor at linebacker, somebody like that. Somebody with the eye. We need them to be white boy crazy. Like so we put the eye black where it just makes no more sense. Yeah, we need that guy. So we we going with we're going with Post Malone. We're going with Post Malone at line.
Ooh.
Yeah, so you see all the tattoos and the grill.
Ooh.
Yeah. So you know who he remind me of? He remind me of Slime from Crosby. I mean
Oh,
Slime
Oh,
Mac.
from
Max
Mac.
Crosby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
That dude's a
Mm-hmm.
monster. His motor don't stop.
yeah. And so who you said a DB?
Yeah, give me a DB.
Okay, so who we got coming on this? Coming from off the end. Uh,
Someone who talks a lot of mess
oh yeah,
and
exactly. Yeah,
they got to get after him.
Can't be afraid to tackle though too. He's got to come up and make a hit too if he's needed. You got to think about that too.
yeah, because if he see if he see
Yeah.
another Beanie coming to, I don't want him to be, and just talking. So let me see who we got. We coming. I know exactly who we got. We got Game coming off the end.
Mm.
We got
Ooh.
Game and 50 on each end, left and right.
Oh shoot.
Yeah,
Oh, they locking up everything.
yeah, we
They
got.
locking up
that
everything. That's dope. That's dope. I
was
like that
that
right
was that
there.
was awesome. That was dope. I like that.
You a big video game person?
Nah, man. Only games I play is sports games, and so you know what I mean. So when my kids they play so many different type of games that whatever game is trendy, they always be like, "What that? No, that's not." Like
You
I
ain't
love
you ain't
FIFA.
jumping on the Madden?
That's what I'm saying. I play. That's not cool to them no more, man.
For real?
Until the new one comes out. Like
Oh.
they burn it all the way out, beat a million people, beat them on, win the Super Bowl a bunch of times, and be done.
You remember the first game you were on? Your like one of your songs was on?
No, I don't. I remember being on Tony Hawk game. That was one of the first games I remember being on, and that was like my
Oh.
actual character. Yeah.
Dude, so we looked it up. Guess what the first game you were on? You were on
Yeah.
Midnight Club 3
Yeah.
Dub Edition.
Man, what?
Yeah. There's a Grand Theft Auto in there too. You're on Grand Theft Auto as well. So
Yeah, I knew that. I knew that because I actually remember that, because I remember having it clear. I remember being told about it. So I remember that Midnight Club thing.
So can we expect you on GTA 6 then? Shoot.
Man, if they smart, Carter 6 song on GTA 6 would just be, what I mean, it'd be a what's understood don't have to be explained type of situation.
Facts, facts. Last video game question. You excited about the new NCAA game and who you playing with?
So you know what? I remember when I used to play when I did play the NCAA. You know who used to be a dog on there when I played? I would play with Colorado and I would play with B. I would play with B Enemy.
Oh,
Yeah, I remember way back there. Yeah, that's how I love showing my age. Yeah, because I don't look it, so I love showing my age. Yeah. Yeah.
well, shoot. I always played with USC with Reggie Bush. Like you couldn't go
Oh,
wrong
you
with that
cheating?
game.
yeah,
Yeah,
he's always got to play with
that
the
was
best team. He's always got to play with the
yeah,
best.
that was cheating. Yeah.
Facts. I
I
don't give a damn.
I love playing with like every time I played, I always play with Nebraska. I do not ask me why. I just I always play with Nebraska. I love Christian McCoy too.
You brought up Colorado. You excited for what Colorado's going to do next year?
I am, man. I am. You know why? Because I heard um, shout out my how you say it when you're on. I don't know how to let you know. I'm not so used to it when you're on the show with somebody. You have to be on the show with you. What do you call them? Your
Co-host.
shout out to my co-host, Rachel Nichols and Keyshawn Johnson. I heard them speaking about it today, and I heard Rachel say that she could see them winning something. Like she was like, just understand that even 5 to 6 games, it's like she's like that's a successful season. To like compared
Yeah.
to what they were so, but Keyshawn said he's seeing one in the Big 12. So I had to,
Mm.
I land somewhere in the middle of that. I land somewhere in the middle of that and just feel like they will be a good team, and also, I stand on that they'll be a good team. I hope they'll be a great team.
Mm. I want to see Dion succeed, man, especially with Shador. Like that's going to be.
Shador going number one. He going number one in the draft.
You got Shador going number
He going
one.
number one, man.
Nobody else.
He going number one.
Ooh,
I
I
got
like.
Shador going number one.
Yeah, he gonna be special, dude.
He
Like,
is, man.
Well,
He
Dion's
is
trying to
special.
control where he goes though, so maybe he won't go number one, right?
You know what happens? I think when you're so far away from it, from that point from that time coming up, I think you have so many ideas and so many wants and wishes and stuff. So I kind of look at it like the LeBron situation. Because, before we even knew about Bronny, we knew Brian wanted to play with Bronny, so, and that was the whole thing we knew. And so once it's coming down to the come down, I told you that the perspective I kind of got from him, like, it was just, man, I just want him there. You know what I mean? So I kind of think that all that kind of breaks down when it really comes down to it. You know what I mean? So I think Unc is just letting his wants right now because it's not here.
Yeah.
And y'all put a
take
mic,
advantage of it. If you
you
can, make it
y'all
happen.
you put a mic in his face, he gonna talk. So I think so I think he just be letting us know what he really thinking and what he really wishing wanting. But I think once it comes down to it, he don't care as long as he get drafted and what I mean, he's excited about where he's going.
Wayne, I saw you're a Green Bay fan. How did that come about?
Green Bay won the Super Bowl in New Orleans in like '96 or '95 or something like that. And my dad,
Mm.
my dad went to the game, and he was not a fan of nothing. I wasn't even sure if he was a fan of football, but it was yeah, like it was a New Orleans thing. You know how small New Orleans is. So New Orleans, that was just a thing. Like you had to go. You just had to go to the Super Bowl. So that's why he went. And so he came home. The Packers won. So when he came home, he came home like a bunch of Packers stuff, like Packers win, Packers cups, Packers towels, and that type of stuff. And just now that you asked me about Madden, the new Madden came out right after that,
Mm.
and then Brett Favre I think was on the cover. And so I was like, I'm a Madden fan. I play with the best team. That's what everybody do. And so Cam, yeah, that's what everybody do. So yeah.
Yeah.
But I stuck with him. I'm a loyal guy. So once that became my team, it stayed my team.
You a big fan of Jordan Love?
Oh, come on now, of course. I've been speaking about Jordan when Aaron was on the team.
Mm.
Yeah.
So is it another Aaron Rodgers situation that they had going on, or and he's going to be the next
He's
up
not
and
about to
coming
be
thing?
the next, and there's no Aaron Rodgers situation. Aaron Rodgers situation is over. We had a wonderful time, an awesome time, but it's over, man. We got a new thing up and down. We got that new thing up, that New York thing up and down. You know, the old thing up in New York is cold out there. You know, and he
Yeah.
dealing with everybody poking and picking at him already. He can't even go to the bathroom without they asking him, what you did, number one or number two?
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy out there.
So what the Packers going to do this year?
You asking for Super Bowl tickets? You need tickets? I thought you'd have been straight. You,
He's hoping to be
can
playing
you
them in
act?
it. He's hoping to be playing them in it.
I'm with that. Shit.
You know what? I think they actually, if I ain't mistaken, the year that I'm talking about in New Orleans, I think it was that's who I think it was against the Steelers.
Oh, you
I think
talking
it was
about that one?
Patriots. No, it was
Oh,
Patriots. It was
It was
it was
Patriots. No,
Patriots.
you're right. I
It was
remember the
Patriots.
shirt had the Patriots
Yeah, it
on
was
there because
Patriots.
I remember when I was so young that the Patriots, when I saw the Patriots helmet, I was like, well, why would they play a CFL? I thought it was a Canadian Football League team. I was like, why would they play a CFL team? That's how I didn't know. I knew nothing about the Patriots. They taught me real fast.
bro. So being a Packers fan, have you been okay? Like every time they move on to the next quarterback, like that's got to be different, bro. Like going from Favre to Rodgers to now Love.
Now, it was every transition. I think, no, I know you can also vouch for this when I say this. I think that out of all franchises, we are one of the franchises that actually shows you how to transition to another quarterback. You know,
Mm-hmm.
we never had to, thank God, we never had to make no emergency moves, and nobody gets, I mean, no, the injuries weren't crazy. Also, the best
Mm-hmm.
part about it, nobody just sucked so much that we had to hurry up and find somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
So then we knock on wood for that. So I love every transition it's never been difficult. The most difficult one for me was Brett Favre. That's because, I knew nothing about Aaron. And so all I knew
Yeah.
about Aaron was the draft. I watched the draft. And I remember he got mad and he was in the back. I remember he was backstage and like they bought the cameras on him and he was so mad about not being drafted. And I was like, I didn't know nothing about him. That was my introduction to him. And I was like,
Mm.
who's this dude? And then right after, you know what I mean? And right after that, we pick him. I'm like, oh my God. But I felt this pain that night, so I was happy because I was like, you know what? He mad. He gonna show the world. I can't wait till he show him in that green and yellow.
Fact. Oh, well, that brings it up. Shoot, Green Bay getting the draft. You gonna be there?
It's in Green Bay.
It's
Yeah,
gonna be
next
in
year I think
Green
it
Bay
is.
next
Yeah.
year.
I may have to be there. I'm part of the franchise, man. They might need me. They might call me, man. They might need me there. I might have to shake a few hands. That's all.
I feel that. That's dope. Shoot. Um, you play with a 4-3 or 3-4 in Madden.
A 3-4.
There you
It
go.
depends on
There you
it.
go.
I start, I'm gonna play a 3-4 naturally, but it depends on if I know the person that I'm playing, and I know if I know they got a different type of, they like to do a different type of offense, then I might have to switch it.
All right, now we're gonna switch. We're gonna switch a little bit. We're gonna get in some music.
Let's get it.
Um, bro, I heard you Hot Boys are coming back. Is that true?
Shit, you just told me when they coming. When the boys coming, I need to go check it out. I'd love to see that.
Juvie said you were on the way. Juvie said we got the album already cooking.
But that would I ain't been to the kitchen yet. Yeah, I would not lie to you. I have not been in that kitchen yet. I have no problem going to that kitchen and making myself comfortable in there. But nah, I ain't smell it. It ain't come through the window yet. I ain't smell the food cooking.
I feel it. I feel it.
I'm outside
Is
though.
there a
I'm outside. I can smell it if it comes through the window. I'm gonna go on in the kitchen if it comes through the window. So you got nothing to worry about. But nah, they ain't
well?
told me
First,
nothing
Carter
yet.
6 got to get done too.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Well, Carter 6 truthfully is done, man. It's true. It's done. It's been done. All I'm doing right now is just editing it because I have so many songs. Just
Bro, I remember all your mixtapes and like you the
editing.
mixtape goat. Like you used to jump on everybody's song and destroy the song.
Bro, nobody does
You
that.
know?
No, like still, I do that to this day. I still do, like I still do that, and like I remember that, and now everybody think that that's like my thing. I was like, nah, y'all just so young, y'all don't remember that that's what mixtapes were. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm not the one that did that. I'm like, nah, that's what I'm only copying with the style, with the thing. That was the procedure. I was like, that was a mixtape. Like people made mixtapes off of other people's music. That's just how it went. I used to
Mm.
can't wait to hear such and such artist kill Lollipop or something. You know what I mean? Like, I can't wait to hear, just a mean, a crazy nigga who don't know how to speak about nothing positive. I love. I want to hear him on how to love. Tell that nigga kill that bitch.
Did any artist ever get upset when you crushed them on their beat, though?
Hell no, nah. You, I think if it was just that, even like if it was just their song, then yeah, they probably would have a problem. I think once they find out now he killed everybody's stuff, you're not the only guy, you're not
Mm.
the only dead body around here. It's okay.
Mm.
It was an atomic bomb that went off. We can't do nothing about it. Everybody.
Is there a beat you passed on that you wish you didn't pass on?
Man, I don't think I ever pass on, but I think what I do is what has happened is I've taken too long to do something with it. Also,
Mm.
problem what happens with me is producers send me. I think they do the same. They send more than one beat. They send you a
Mm.
batch of beats. And so, with that said, I never call you back and tell you that, hey, I just recorded on such and such song. Your song, I don't do that. So, because I don't do that, what happens is the song will come out and it'd be a killer, it'd be a hit. I'd be like, man, I got that. I've already done like two songs to that song personally, and I just ain't telling producer, so he or she wouldn't know. So you know what I mean?
Do you have a song in particular, though, that you remember that happening with?
It was a it was a I think it was a Chance record. It was I just remember the artist. I remember it was a Chance record at one time. It was a Big Sean record one time, and then it was like
Mm.
and like those the Atlanta artists just pick them because they give those producers give all of us the same beats. So so yeah, yeah. So I always hear a beat, and even if it ain't the same beat, it sounds just like it. So I'm like, oh well, but that's just because they work their asses off out there.
Is there a song you get sick of performing?
Nah, because if I do, I take it off the show list. It's simple. It's very simple. It was which one it was? It was I always tell a crowd, somebody at the last show I just had. I've never seen this in my life. Somebody had a sign in the crowd, a sign that said, "Please do Mona Lisa." I said, I stopped the whole show. I stopped the show. I said, I've never seen that in my life. A sign to tell him, asking me to do a song. And I said, I am so sorry because I am not about to do it. Just so you know, I ain't about to play it. I ain't about to do it. I can't remember a word from it, but Mona Lisa. So
Top five rappers all time, and you better put you number one.
top five rappers. This is easy. Lil Wayne, Weezy Baby, Tunchi. Uh, now I'm about to talk this shit. My top five rappers all the time is Jay-Z, Missy Elliott, Eminem, we got Jay-Z, Missy Elliott, Eminem, Notorious B.I.G.
Mm.
Oh, and
That's
there's no
fire.
specific order right here. And Tristan.
Mm. Damn, that's a hell of a list, dude. That's a heck of a list. You said you don't listen to other music, but I did hear you listen to Anita Baker before you go out to
Oh
your
yeah,
concerts.
oh yeah. I mean, she make my stomach stop hurting. I don't know why. It's like I still get butterflies, like the literal butterfly. I get my stomach hurt. So that's why I don't know why they call. I was like, man, why y'all call it butterflies? Like it's more like caterpillars. I was like, this shit don't. There's nothing beautiful about it. My stomach be killing
Mm.
me. So I cut him. You know what I mean? So I cut him. And, I mean, to this still, but to this day, and it's only for perform. I could be about to go do a huge television show. I'm not, it never happened. Only for a damn performance. As soon as I'm ready to perform, my damn stomach just go bananas. And so I got a little kind of need of shit. The only thing that make my stomach stop hurt. I have to say it too. I have to say it. I just have it on, my stomach gonna stay hurt. I have to like pay attention to it.
So if you were
You know,
creating Cam a playlist, you would put Anita Baker on it before a game for him?
oh yeah, you need some Anita Baker. You need that. She's Susie. I told her this. I told her this, and guess what? Guess what she told me? She said, as crazy as this sound, Wayne, she said, this is not the first nor second time I've heard this. I say, see? I was like, see, there's something about it. There's something about her voice and something about the music. She said, it's not the first or second time, bro. She said, I've heard that. She said, I've heard somebody tell me when they get headaches, the only thing that take away their headaches is my music.
Oh wow!
I swear, cause
No, I used to hear Michael Jordan used to sing her lyrics during the middle of games just to mess with players.
it's something about her, man. It's something about it, man. I swear, man. I watched her perform one time, and she didn't even. When I tell you, she didn't even have to sing the song, bro. She like, if you ever see with the Stanley Cup, it's over now, but if you ever saw the guy sing the national anthem in Edmonton, he never have he sang just like the first sentence, and then like the whole crowd sang the rest of it. And so it's like that's how Miss Anita was performing. Like she might sing like the first line or two, and the crowd sang the rest. She was just humming, bro. She literally said, I don't even remember the words. What's part right here, y'all? Boy, the whole crowd got up and ran that much. I don't know if that was her, if she planned to do it, but it was perfect.
Bro, I'll tell you this right now. TJ Watt, anytime he hears Money on My Mind, dude goes
Ooh.
crazy. Dude goes
Yeah.
crazy.
Yes, I just started like my last few probably at the beginning of this year. I just put that song back in my rotate my show list, and it's been a hit. It's been a hit.
Bro,
I took
you
it
turn
out because
into a different person once you hear
I ain't think the new crowd knew. I ain't think they knew it. That's why I took it out. Once I put it back, they jumping off of that.
bro, the crowd goes crazy for that. Dream collab you would have with an artist, dead or alive.
Michael Jackson.
Quick.
Ooh,
Michael Jackson, and
ooh,
the second one would be the second, not even the second. 1A would be Prince.
bro, dang.
Yeah, now you already know that.
You had to do a collector's album with that. Shoot.
You already know that the other two, if we're gonna do rap, the other two have to be Biggie and Pop. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. It's just that simple. Now somebody that's living, that's right here, walking this planet with us, Lauren Hill.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah,
I like that one a lot. As somebody who stole a lot of your music at 14 on LimeWire and Napster, what was it? What was it like coming up? Where at first it was CDs, then it became Napster, and now it's like a totally different game. So, and by the way, I'm sorry for how much music I stole. I stole a ton
man,
of
don't
your
be,
music.
don't be, man. I make it for you,
Oh,
man.
thank you. Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate that.
So,
We gonna get his ass.
what'd you ask me?
Basically, what was it like coming up through where at one time it was CDs, and then everybody started stealing your music, and it feels like the game changed completely?
Man, that type of question, you would probably get a better answer from the people that represented me, like my best friend, the people that was my band was always been my best friend. Like those are the people that got mad when that would happen. And you can ask them. I don't know if it'd be happy as hell because I wouldn't know that would mean that people were just trying to get my shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? So I'm like, it's a damn song. I can make another song tomorrow. But to the end of it, I gotta do that. I'm okay. It's not like they stole money. Yeah, like I can make what they're stealing again. Like that's a great thing that I'm like, you act like they're literally coming to somebody's house and taking something. They're literally taking my creativity because they want that. I'm like, bro, that is what I do it for. That's why I say I would always have that. Sometimes they wouldn't even tell me. I find out, yeah, I find out, like, bro, I just read something that y'all sued somebody. They'll be like, yeah, bro, we had to, we ain't want to tell you because we knew you wouldn't even try to sue.
I was worried the cops were going to kick in my door because I had
Oh
toured
no.
so
You
much
know
of it.
what's
Still a
what's that
story.
other guy
Did
though? Nah, but that other guy he did. I'm watching that was that one guy. They got this new show comes on called like American Greed or something like that. And
Hmm.
he was like one of the first episodes. I forget his name, but it wasn't he was on there for stealing like the Wu-Tang album.
oh
Yeah, like remember they like their last album that the RZA didn't want to put remember he was like he made it was gonna be like he wanted to sell it like art. His idea to put that album out was like art. He like meaning you had to actually like buy like a piece. You had to buy like a buy it like you have to auction or whatever you call it for it like bid for it and stuff like that. That was his idea though. That was his idea. But the dude had got the album and the feds had to get to him and now the album is like because the feds got on because it was such a big case. The album is like now like in the how the feds got their like own museum type of thing. Yeah, like
yeah.
yeah, like it's in there. So it's still not for the it's
Is
not
it
for the
Martin Shkreli or Martin Shkreli or what is it?
yeah, that
Kelly.
Pharma
because he
Bro.
was
Yeah.
that guy, because he was on there for the show it wasn't even about they just mentioned that too, but he was actually on there for some shit about some pills or something that nobody I didn't even know he was into. That was the worst part.
Mm.
Like that was way more bad than taking fucking. I think he some kind of way that he was able to he was able to like buy a certain pill and once you buy it you can sell it for what you want because it's yours.
Mm.
And so he was putting it
Oh.
out on, yeah, he was putting it out on the market for like $900 a pill. And like, yeah, and like whatever the pill was something that like, I don't want to say cancer patients, but like some like very ill people,
Yeah.
they needed it.
Hmm.
It was needed. And so like the people was like, like writing up to the government and writing like, what's going on? And it was just this guy, just plain and simple, it's just this guy. And so
Wayne.
remember like one of the Wu Tang, I think it was Ghostface, his sister, because maybe his sister, somebody like that may have had cancer, something like that. He came on, he did a video with like a few cancer, like people that survivors, and they like had a shirt on. And it was like the guy instead of them being like rude and shit and mean, he started off like that, but then he was like, nah, bro, what this really is a plea to tell you you really need some help. And like the sisters came on it,
Hmm.
and they
Mm.
had friends with him, and it was like they'll be like I survived. They'll tell them the story, and they'll tell them why what he's doing is not doesn't need to be done. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Wayne, what are you watching these days?
I only watch sports, bro.
Okay.
So
Smart man.
yeah, so right now I'm watching the Copa America and the Euros and WNBA. The W is crazy right now,
Mm.
absolutely crazy. And the draft. I'm about to watch this draft.
I love that. Wayne, we got a question from our long snapper. He a big fan.
Okay,
You mind answering it?
yeah, let's go.
Mr. Wayne, Christian Kunz, I just have a question to ask you off my favorite album of yours, The Carter 3, my favorite song, Mrs. Officer. What inspired you to write that? Was it a true story? What whip were you in? And where the hell's that body cam footage at?
Okay, first of all, the body cam. I love showing my age. There was no such thing as a body cam. Yeah. If you think I'm lying, ask Rodney King.
Oh,
No
brother.
such
Oh,
thing.
nice.
No such thing, brother. No such thing. Other than that, it was so what it was I think the hook was already on the song.
Mm.
Yeah, the hook was already on the song, so I just already, what I mean, I came. It was an idea. It was, I think, whoever. I remember them coming in like, what you think about this? And I was like, I guess I could, I could come up with something to it. It's no problem. And so what I did come up with, yeah, it was true because I had nothing else to, like, I literally had nothing else to say about on the train, so it was true.
Oh, he gonna love that. He gonna love that.
Oh, he did.
How'd you get in this?
He asked me what kind of car I was in. The car I was in, it was so long ago, bro. But the car I was in was a Pathfinder, Nissan Pathfinder.
Yeah, decent Pathfinder.
Yeah, I'm sitting on 22.
I was gonna say he's back in that car right now. You can see it in his eyes. He's there right now.
Mm.
All right, Wayne, we got a game that we play now with our guest here, and it's Ask Cam Anything. Go ahead and ask Cam any question you want. Nothing's off limits. You can do whatever you want here.
Cam, question I would love to know, for real, is everything about Mr. Tomlin real like that? Is Mike real like that for real?
Bro, Mike T, everything's authentic. Ain't nothing fake.
That
Like
that that
Mike T,
that's
it's special.
yeah, I expected that.
Like, when we want to talk about Mike T, and like everybody's like, oh yeah, but Mike T, everybody calls him a player's coach, and I'm like, it's beyond a player's coach
Yeah.
because he holds everybody accountable.
Accountable, he looks like he
Um,
does.
bro, and he's honest, but like he gonna challenge you every day,
Mm,
and there's no running from it. Like, and he's gonna find a way to motivate that person. He ain't gonna do it the same way. The one thing I love about him is I'm gonna treat everybody fair but not equal.
mm,
So you might have something that another guy needs, but like I'm gonna make sure everybody's accountable in this process.
mm-hmm.
So I just love that man, and like, man, I'm one of the few that's gets to play with him, and he holds us accountable, and everybody's always jealous because they don't get to have a coach like that.
Exactly. He like I just when I was like, man, I always want that. It's like, man, is he really real like that? Because man, he's like, you know what I mean. And also, what I noticed, I don't think others notice is that as far as a coach, boy, Mike T's still young.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Well, like, I like to mess with him now because I'm like, now you the old man because Belichick gone. So
he don't look like it though.
52. He's only 52
he.
years old.
That's what that's what I'm trying to tell you. Because coach, back then I come from them days where the coach was down there was in a damn wheelchair on the sideline.
Marv Levy and Joe Gibbs.
Coughlin,
Yeah,
Coughlin.
Coughlin. Yeah.
They used to hold Coughlin up, man. I used to
Uh-huh.
think they paid somebody to hold stand by Coughlin in case he fall.
How red his face would get too in the cold games. His face would be like bright red.
His face was what?
Yeah,
Super red
so
before
red.
the game though, way before the game
Yep.
when he used to be walking up just tapping his players when they like doing a little exercise and shit.
So red.
But shout out to I'm glad I was able to shout out Archie Manning and them, man. I can't wait to see Arch Manning, man. I can't wait to see what he do. So when you ask me
You
about
think
those,
you gonna get a shot at
I think
you gonna get a shot at Texas?
I think that situation gonna be like one of them like King James situation. Like, boy, stop playing. Whatever the man say gonna go. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? I think I'll be one of those situations like, I'm ready for him to play. Okay, everybody else get out the way. He ready. They ready. That type of situation. Serious shit. I had an uncle that was getting out of jail way back in the day. So he had a lot of time. So when you're short on your time, they let you do things like clean the city up and shit like that. So every morning they would have to clean up the highway. The highway was right. The school that was on the side of the highway was Newman, the same school that all the Mannings went to.
Mm.
And my uncle, he said that was so because they were prisoners, they would have to clean this shit up at like 3, 4 in the morning because they can't be around no students and shit. And so he said that was never a morning he was out there. There was four people on the field and every morning being screamed at and cussed at. And there was Archie Manning, Peyton Manning, Cooper Manning, and Eli Manning.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. Every time
Man.
that shit was he always I was like, what? He was like, man, he would tell you like, man, we down there thought we down there be trying to call our guards. He was cussing about so hard. He said, but then he said he'd throw the ball over the fence, like to the prisoners and shit, and, just playing pitch and catch type shit.
Wayne, we got one more question for you.
Yes, sir.
What is the coolest piece of memorabilia you own that you didn't pay for? That is priceless to you.
Damn, that's a great question, man. That would have to be 5 beautiful, sparkling gold Grammys.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
You got them up in the house somewhere? You got them right in the front? Where you got them at?
I got them up in the living room. Oh yeah, thank God I have a bunch of. They're surrounded by everything. They're surrounded by the MTV Movement and all that shit.
Well, it's like me. Shoot, I got the Walter Payton Man of the Year award
Come
this
on,
year.
man.
I
Come
got it
on,
sitting
man.
right next to.
You
I
already.
got it sitting right
It's
next
in
to
the
the
kitchen,
table.
You
man. He
already.
hasn't put it anywhere. It's
Hey,
right in the kitchen.
hey. When I first got my first Grammy, now it was in the it was being used. I was so young, it was literally being like it was being used, but we would put stuff in for like we put it was like the key holder. Like when you walk, yeah, like
Ashtray.
when you walk, yeah, when you walk in the house, you put the keys up into it was like the key holder and shit, man.
Well, it's just motivation, bro.
It's
It's
my,
just like you got to keep
I had to
moving, bro.
remind me every day while I was leaving out the house and while I was coming back to the house. It was so beautiful.
Wayne, I want to say it's been an honor to talk to you, brother. We got to do this in person sometime
Man, I
because I
can't
feel like
wait.
we got way more stories to tell.
I can't wait, man. We do. I cannot wait. I would love to tell you how much I really, really, really love down here, bro. You do not know. Man, you don't know that man was boy. I went out and played fullback, bro. I played fullback. What you could tell, I was so mad. My coach passed recently. I was like, because if I wanted to ask him so bad, like, coach, why'd you allow me to play fullback? Like, was I slow? I wanted to ask him, but I asked his son. His son said, nah. He was like, you used to block. He was like, you used to block your ass off. I said, okay, okay. I didn't know what it was. I was too young to know what it was.
Wayne, we got to get you up for a game.
Hey.
Shoot, we might
Man,
have to
come
get
on,
you in the
man.
locker room.
Come on, man. Let's do it.
Introduce
Man.
him to Tomlin.
Y'all,
He wants to know about Tomlin. Show him what Tomlin's all about.
Oh yeah, we gonna let you meet Tomlin so you can have your own opinion.
yeah,
How about that?
yeah, I can't wait. Y'all the only franchise that rock like ours, man. Y'all the only that's just solid, and you know what I mean. Like, and everything is the same, and it's. You know what I mean, that's what we love, man.
Yeah.
Everything's up, everybody else. You down there walking that Monday. Is this where you walking that Tuesday? Then they changed the whole name of the team. We going with the. You gotta be like, we going with the tree. We getting younger. We just going with the tree. Going getting younger. All right. Like, go ahead and get younger, man.
Well, appreciate you, Wayne. This has been another episode of Not Just Football. Again, thank you so much.
Love, man.
And like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Love, bro.